Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a really quick one. I'm just going to be showing you all the new Fenty Beauty bronzers. I ran out this morning and got it to show you guys. I, for shade reference, am in the shade 410 in Fenty in the winter, 420 in the summer. I picked up the shade, what is the name of the shade? Cocoa Naughty. So that's like the second to last deepest shade. Now I think that the shades could use some work. My shade says that it's a neutral undertone, and if you have been here for a minute, you know that I like my bronzers with just a tad bit of warmth, a little bit of red, and I think that the last one was just way too like red for me. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing how that one looks on me, make sure you keep on watching. Okay, so like I said, I picked up the shade Cocoa Naughty in the new Sunstalk'R bronzer. I'm just going to be using a brush like this to apply it, and I'm not going to go like super heavy with it because I have somewhere to be that doesn't really call for a lot of makeup. That's why my eyebrows are not done and they look like this. Okay, so here she is. She has, oops, the little slip fell out, but it has a nice gold packaging, which I do enjoy better than the white because it'll stay cleaner longer. So here's the shade, Cocoa Naughty. I have some swatches here of when I went into the store. This one is Cocoa Naughty right here. And this one is the deepest one. I forget what it's called, but it's the darkest one, the one that looks like straight red. And this is Penny For You Thoughts, which I wasn't particularly impressed by. I think it's very similar to the shade in the Kilowatt Foil palette, that red one, so I didn't feel the need to get that. So let's get into it. Again, just a little bit because I don't need much for today. So here's the side with bronzer, and then here's the side without. So you can definitely see the warmth that it's creating, and it's not as neutral as it claims to be. I think it does have a little bit more red than I was thinking. Let me finish. Alright, so I've applied the bronzer on both sides of my face and around my forehead. And yes, I do see some bronzer, but honestly, I think I'm going to have to go back and get the deeper shade. Like, this is so slight that I feel like I could definitely do without this as a product. So I wouldn't go and purchase this bronzer just for this shade. Like, if this is the only shade they had in it, because it works, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not giving me Miami vibes. It's not. I think I would have to definitely go, you know, for the $30 price, go ahead and go with the deepest one, which is kind of upsetting just because, you know, I would expect this line to definitely go deeper with the shades, even though she's already explained that she's coming out with more shades. But still, I think this shade is going to be the shade that I end up going with. It's the last shade. I cannot think of the name right now. I will put it down below in the description box. Like I said, Fenty 410, 420 in the summer. I think that this will work, especially if you like an ever so slight bronze. It definitely, I can see the difference. But I like a little more, especially for $30. Like, I like a little bit more. But again, these are just my first impressions on it. I'm going to continue to use this for the next couple of days. And if I feel like I just am not seeing a difference, I'm going to go back and pick up the deeper shade. And I will update you, of course, in a future video on how I feel about the next shade that I get, which will probably be next week sometimes, because I got a feeling that I'm gonna like the deeper shade more. If you want to see some comparison videos between this bronzer, the Benefit bronzer, or the Morphe or Kylie bronzer, let me know down in the comments what you would like to see specifically, and I can definitely have that up for y'all next week. This was just the first impression, so I'm going to give it some time. It's definitely not one of the Fenty products that I love right off the bat, and I think it's primarily to do with the shade, because the formula is fine. Like, really, bronzer formulas I feel like are not that hard. So yeah, it's fine as far as the formula goes. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to use this exact shade for a couple of more times before I go and exchange it. But with that, guys, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and you have that notification bell clicked so that you can be notified each and every time that I post. And with that, I will see you guys on Monday.